It's doubtful that two people can be in a relationship and never to argue. So let's look at one common mistake the partners in a couple make when they argue. When people argue, they again and again state their own arguments, belittling the arguments of the other side, either ignoring them completely or sneering at them and not treating them as something significant. What partners usually do is they start proving to each other why I am right and you are wrong. Proving then can become a competition of who knows better, who is more clever, or who is more guilt-ridden and will give up his or her position more easily. A more right way to argue would be to acknowledge the other party's arguments and their grounds for having the decision that they are making before you state your own. For example, let's say you are arguing about whether to visit your parents on a holiday. Then the argument can go like this. You simply repeat your partner's statement. I understand that you want me to go to your parents with you this weekend. You are saying that they are old and they miss their grandchildren. I also understand that you don't feel like driving both ways and you don't want to be answering your parents' questions why I didn't make it. Here it's a good point to check with your partner if you've understood them correctly, just by asking, did I understand you correctly? If the answer is no, get the right answer and repeat it again. If the answer is yes, you can provide your own reasoning. I understand you. However, I feel really tired after the week's work. I am not in the mood to communicate. And if we go, I will be tired throughout the week too. And here it's a good time for the partner to repeat what you've said and to check with you whether they have understood you correctly. That way, even if you disagree, you both are 100% sure that you heard each other. Once you've heard each other, you can weigh the arguments again. After all, being understood in a relationship is often more important than reaching an actual agreement. Remember your recent arguments, even big ones. Chances are you might not remember what you were arguing about, but you surely won't forget that easily how the other side handled the argument emotionally and how he or she made you feel. So, repeating each other's arguments and acknowledging them is a helpful strategy of having long-term communication and not letting disagreements grow into an emotional hurt.